Hello, Lex Solutioners. Welcome, everyone, to a new episode of the ASAP podcast, where we power up your English and where we get to know some of the people that work with us in Next Solution. I'm here with my co host, Luis. Hello, Luis.
Hello, Ruth, and hi, everyone. Today we are very excited because we have a very special guest. He's from our own Next Solution team. He is leading the commercial area as a chief commercial officer, and he is someone very proactive. He's continuously learning, and he brings great value to the company. Please help me welcome Sergio Rodriguez.
Hello, how are you guys?
Hi, Sergio. How are you feeling? Thank you so
Ooh.
much for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Very good, thank you.
Okay, so first let's talk a bit about your professional role here at Nexo. We're going to talk a bit about your job and everything you do for the company. Is that all right?
Perfect. Let's do it.
Cool. So to begin with, could you please tell us about your role as Chief Commercial Officer at Nexo?
Okay, perfect. I'm responsible of leading Next Solutions commercial strategy from Mexico across Latin America. I lead a group of around 10 people from marketing to pre-sales to sales to go to the market and sell our products and services. My role goes beyond generating revenue. I make sure every deal connects to clear business outcomes for our customers. I need to act also as a bridge between advanced tech and the client's strategic needs. And the focus is always how does that I sell, this that I sell, improve processes, efficiency, or profitability for our clients. That's what we do here.
Wow, it sounds like a challenging job, right?
That it
And
is.
speaking of challenges, what are the biggest challenges you face in your role as chief commercial officer? I know that commercial area can be very challenging. It's very, very crazy. So, what are the biggest ones?
Well, the commercial area is always challenging, but in a technology company, it is more than that because our customers see technology as an expense more than a investment. So we need to explain them how the money they are expending will have a return of investment in their company. We need to show them that transformation, digital transformation, and technology transformation is not only tech, but process redesign, cultural change, tech adoption. It is a very, very big picture. Another challenge. Sorry, is timing. Customer always need everything for yesterday, and that make us to run to balance long term trust with very quick wins and very quick results in the without losing the long term vision. And what we need to do, my approach is to listen deeply, map pain points to financial and operational outcomes, and frame technology as an enabler of that.
All right. Sounds like you really dig into the challenges and you approach them in the best way, right?
That's it. That's it.
Okay. Also, you are known for being very proactive and always looking for new opportunities. Can you share an example where this attitude made a big difference in a project or a negotiation?
More than in a project or a negotiation, as a company, as next solution, because many salespeople wants to go and take other companies' money to their own profit. Here we have to be very proactive, very curious about the customer, what their needs are, the real needs are, what the business needs, the industry needs. So we need to talk to them, we need to explain them, we need to talk to different departments, not only one person, to understand how we can bring all the the different departments to a single company benefit. Uh, we need to put ourselves in the place of the customer to
Okay.
understand how to help them. And without proactivity, you can't do that. You need to be very proactive.
Yes,
Absolutely.
especially like you mentioned before in a technology company. I think
That's it.
it's you have to be constantly learning. You have to be constantly being proactive and then coming up with new ideas and new ways to do things. That's completely true.
That's it.
And the commercial world, it's changing so fast right now.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what are the skills that are essential today for someone, for example, working in sales and business development?
First thing is you have to be always wanting to learn different things. There's people that thinks they know everything and they stop developing themselves. That's one of the first things I think. Willing to learn more each day. Another thing is you have in a sale as a salesperson, you need to have a very strong business acumen uh, to understand how our clients make or lose money. We have to be curious about the ability uh, to ask the right question, different question, out of the box questions. We need to have a very very special skill that is storytelling. We need to make customers understand the journey of the transformation we're trying to do with them with a clear story and how to pass from point A to point B. We need to be very resilient, and that's very important because this industry is very a competitive one. So we lose deals very often. We lose trust, and we have to be resilient to retake the projects where we left them. And one essential skill is trust building. Without trust, we can work with our customers.
No, that's absolutely true. Absolutely true. And also, continuous learning seems to be a big part of your career. How do you keep yourself updated and growing in your professional field?
As I told you, you have to be curious. You have to be willing to learn constantly, because technology is an area that is changing constantly. If you don't keep it with new changes, new outcomes, new I don't know, new technology, new tools, you will be out of the market very very soon. What I do is I try to listen and podcasts, watch videos, read all the news I can read, technology news, and it's very important to be taking some courses that our partners are always willing to share with us. And there's a lot of ways you can be learning continuously, but you have to be willing to do that.
Of course.
True.
I think the job sometimes demands that we learn continuously. Even just in your day to day, you have to learn. There's no way you can like move from Monday to Friday and not learn something new. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Okay, so from your perspective, what makes Next Solutions commercial approach unique compared to other companies? Why is Next Solutions so unique in its commercial approach?
We're a company that not just sell technology, that sells business understanding. Yeah. We understand, as I told you, goals, pain points, processes to give them the best solutions. We have a lot of experiences where different competitors go to our customers to sell a solution. They sell it and they go out and they never give support. They don't care if the solution they just sold is the best for them. It's just selling to get them, as I told you, the customer money. We don't do that. We are a long-term partner. We say business first, technology second. We're consultative. We're outcome driven. That's very, very important because our customer value that a lot. They see us as strategic partners rather than just vendors.
Yes, I think you definitely accompany the customer through the whole journey, from the beginning to the end. And that
That's it.
speaks very well of the commercial area.
That's
That's
it.
an absolute added value. Totally. Okay. Now, let's move on to a more personal aspect of
Yeah.
yourself. So, Sergio, how would you describe yourself outside of work?
How I can describe myself? I'm a family guy. I like to be with my son and my wife. I like to spend time with them. I'm a reserved person. I like friends, I like parties, but I also like a lot being at home, being with my family, with my friends, but it like in small environments. I don't like big venues and stuff, and I'm very reserved, but I'm very intimate with my people.
Yeah. We know that about you. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about your hobbies. What activities or hobbies help you recharge your energy after busy days at work? You've already explained to us how the commercial area is crazy and how many things you have to do every day. So, what are these things that you do in your personal life that will help you recharge when your battery is running low?
Okay, I have like two main activities I like. One is cooking. I love cooking. For me and for my family, for my friends. Sometimes we have. I like to host some dinner for my friends, and I like it very much. And the other one is golf. I like playing golf. I like practicing golf. I have a net here at my backyard. It's a little net where I can practice. Whenever I'm very stressed, I take some minutes, I hit some balls, and then everything becomes clear. And that's the two activities I enjoy the most.
Okay, yeah. And you mentioned that you're a bit more on the reserved side, right?
Yeah.
But you're also very disciplined. How was that combination, or how has, sorry, that combination influenced your personal and professional life?
I think it had helped me a lot because as I'm reserved and I don't want to be like getting out every day, and I keep myself like focused on what I want to do, with whom I try to be very careful about my friends, trying to be with people I can take some examples, some growth examples. There's a saying that you're the average of the five people you're hanging out with, and that it's a very, very important thing. I have very good friends, very intelligent, very oriented to results, and that's what happens to me. I hang out with people that help me become a better person. And discipline is very important for me. I try to teach that to my son. If you are disciplined, you don't have to be the best in everything, but if you are disciplined, you can have a lot of good outcomes in whatever you try to do.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes it's not the smartest one; it's the one that works harder.
That's
Sometimes,
it. Yeah,
you know.
that's it.
I think skills sometimes we can learn them as long as we are persistent in
That's
whatever
it.
it is that our learning path is, of
That's
course.
it.
And okay, so you talked a little bit about your son, and I think it's interesting when you have children. Maybe your idea of how your childhood was becomes a little bit more relevant on the way that you are raising your own children.
Yeah.
So let's imagine for a minute that you were your younger self. What advice would you give yourself? What would you tell yourself?
Oof, a lot of things. Um, but the main thing I think it will be that have fun. Life is very short, and don't focus on mistakes, and don't be very hard against myself, because discipline also teaches that we can't fail, or we need to reach everything we we're trying to do is sometimes it's not possible, and we don't need. It is not good to feel bad. We have to learn from failures, and that's something I will tell to myself. Just have fun. If you fail, it doesn't matter. It's okay to fail. Just learn from that and be a better person from that.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I think that sometimes they set us up for success because we see so many images and so many stories of success, which is like a
Yeah,
very small percentage, but we get that stuck in our head, and we're not set up for failure. We don't know what to do when we fail.
and
Sometimes
that's
we
very hard for me. And that's oof, you just suffer a lot. So life is here. You are here in life to enjoy, not to suffer.
right.
That's it.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Well, and now, finally, on this section, what is a personal goal that you are working on right now, like outside of work?
And that's connected with the last question is
Yes.
uh, becoming a a very good father. Um, I have very good parents myself, but it's always I was trying to be better for him, trying to make him understand how to be happy, how to handle failure, how to learn from everything he has around him. So my main goal is to be a very good father.
That's a beautiful goal, Sergio. That's
That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank
Wow,
you.
it's admirable. And okay, so this was great. I mean, very interesting answers there. So we're gonna move on to something that we call our quick fire round, which is we're just gonna give you two choices. You choose very quickly. Don't think about it so much. Okay,
Okay.
don't
just
overthink.
go for it. Okay. All right. So
Perfect.
the first one: coffee or tea.
Beer. But from those two, coffee.
Otherwise,
There are
beer.
some places where you can have both in one. Like they serve you coffee, but it's served with beer and stuff. Go to a pendulo and all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Work from home or work from the office?
Definitely from home.
Can you tell me a little bit more about home office? Why you think it's so much more effective?
Because I don't have to spend time in traffic, and I can have more time with my son. That's can I can have my two goals together, professional and personal.
Absolutely. All right. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl, definitely.
Okay. Big meeting or one-on-one conversation?
That's hard. Both. We need big meetings for
Okay.
a different purpose
That
than a
works.
one-to-one, but both.
Okay. Where do you feel more comfortable?
Big meetings, I think.
All right. Books or podcasts?
Books.
Okay. What's a book that you're reading now?
The one that is called How Emotions Are Made.
Wow.
And that explains how emotions are made in our brains. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Sounds
Sounds like
really
a great
interesting.
book.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have it here.
Okay. Oh, you got it there. All right. Now, closing a deal or building a relationship.
Closing the deal.
All
Okay.
right. And tell me one word that describes your leadership style, Sergio.
Human.
Okay. That's a great one.
Thank you.
All right. How would you how would you elaborate on that? I mean, why would you describe your leadership style as human?
I'm focused on on as a sales manager. I have to be focused on KPIs and how sales are made, if the process are being followed and stuff. But I also think that the human part is very important. Understanding people needs, how they feel, how I can help them to feel better, to become a better person, to make their job in a better way.
Great answer, Sergio.
Thank you.
No, it's super important because now the business world, I think, needs a humanity and a humane approach like the one you describe, and I think
That's
that's
it.
awesome. All right, Sergio, thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today. It has been a great pleasure to hear more about your role, but also about your personal journey, and we really appreciate it.
Very
Yeah,
happy to be here. Thank you very much. And well, I hope I did it good.
it was
You
great,
did
Sergio.
great.
Thank you
You
Thank
so
did
you very
much.
much.
great.
I think it was great to learn about your proactive spirit. Uh, you have like a lot of this positive energy. It like oozes out of you. So I think it was great. And how you combine that with continuous growth, with leading the commercial area and as CCO, it was really great. Great
Thank you
conversation.
very much.
All right. Yes, and well, thank you, Ruth, for co-hosting, and thank you to everyone listening to the ASAP podcast. Do not forget to follow us and stay tuned for the next episode. It's also going to be great.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was great to be here. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Sergio. And we'll be seeing you in a next episode. Goodbye.
Thank you. See you soon.
Everyone.
Ciao.